They're here.
The My Team Unlimited Tournament Finals are happening this weekend, March 19th. On Last Gen, we have Splash versus Swaggy P. Holmes, and on Current Gen, also
Here in Big D, basking under the moonlight, the gorgeous Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge. And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham and Bay, the wing pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Hayes in at the 1. And for Dallas, as a player, Clark, it must be hard to keep your emotions in check on opening night.
Yeah, more of a relief than anything else, B.A., especially after you've been around for a couple of years. I only played the equivalent of 5 years, so I only had a handful of opening nights, but always special. And even as a broadcaster, I think it's exciting to see the start of a new season because
both teams making some changes here. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. MP against Stewart. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Hayes. Now here's Stewart. Just 5 to shoot. And it's MP with a rebound. The Mavericks leading. Here's Porzingis. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Batum's checked in. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Hood, he's checked in for Stewart. Olynyk comes in for Grant. Diallo's checked in for Bay. And it's Lee in for Hayes.
You know, playing for the Knicks, Porzingis did a lot of initiating in the post. His shot diet has changed since the injury. He's much more spot up and catch and finish now.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Diallo. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
1:46 left in the first quarter here. Down low. And they double up Porzingis. Back to MP. Doncic outside. And it falls all over the rim and in. Doncic has got 7. You know, for a max contract player to accept a change in play style as KP has, Clark, it's not always easy.
No, it really isn't, BA. And I think it's a credit to how much he puts the team first. I mean, he's willing to sacrifice and adjust his game for the greater good, and he's very effective in his role. That always helps, too.
Here's Lee. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Second chance shot. That shot is off. Good D by Hardaway. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Batum. It's deflected. Diallo on the wing. Up and over Hardaway. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Batum. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's MP. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Detroit has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Mavericks shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Doncic outside. Count that one. 9 points in the game.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with MP. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Doncic with it. 9 points in the game. MP finds Doncic. Back to MP. Pass to Erickson. The 3-ball. And it's Doncic missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Diallo, here we go. And he converts the layup. Diallo's gotten his second bucket on the night. The Mavericks shooting it well at 59%. And it's time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Mavericks wasn't able to update me on the situation.
Pistons. Hood, he's checked in for Bay. Cunningham comes in for Diallo. And it's Lee in for Hayes. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Detroit?
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
The Mavericks trailing. Defended by Hood. A nice shot by MP. MP's gotten his second bucket.
Great effort from MP against the contact. He gets past it and is able to sink the shot.
Pass to Cunningham. Good D by Hardaway. Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from distance during the second quarter. And here's Porzingis, defended by Hood. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Good on the shot.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Cunningham, defended by Hardaway. 2 points. That one goes. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Mavericks on top, up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last position.
Substitution. 3-point shooter, 35 to 40%, given time to work on it, BA. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. We've got Amadou Diallo. Cunningham is out there with Saban Lee. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Hood in at the 5.
Now an MVP caliber player. Doncic's drive is evident. I mean, he's somebody that wants to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. And he's well on his way based on what he's done thus far.
Diallo's got room. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Now here's Doncic. Give him 20. The 3. The Pistons clear it. Hood's got rebound number 8 now. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Diallo. Here's Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Doncic grabs a miss.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's MP. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Detroit has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Lee. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. And he comes up with a bucket. Now it's a 5-point Dallas lead.
Boy, you got to tip your hat to Batum. He's so good at fighting through the contact on the way up.
Well, Detroit's shooting at a 44% clip in the third. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And Diallo, here we go. Will it go? The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
The 3. Offensive board. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. Dominating on the glass. What a quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Nicholas Batum out there with Dwight Powell. And it's MP in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Doncic against Grant. A step back shot. Doncic, no good. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Cunningham. Now Hayes. Good with it. Now guarded by MP. Here's Grant. Second shot opportunity. And And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
Don't overlook the success they've had at the free throw line tonight either.
That free throw no good. And the Pistons making a change here. Stewart's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Dallas is shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Tries again. MP no good.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
Shooting for Detroit.
And the technical free throw is good. He's checked in for Brown. And a switch here also for Detroit. Hood's checked in. Here's Cunningham. The rebound by MP. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. Detroit with a rebound. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter here. Count it. Good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And Dallas calls time here. They're ahead by 2. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter here. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and what a game. Now, I'm not taking anything away from him. But I was actually surprised the defense wasn't able to do more, particularly early. By the time they figured it out, it was too late. He really got in the rhythm and got rolling and never took his foot off the accelerator.
Bay against Doncic. Porzingis goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
That's exactly why they turned to Porzingis here, guys. They trust him to step up in big moments.
And the Pistons call time here. They're trailing by 4. 1:19 left in the fourth. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He told them victory was within their grasp, saying, quote, "You've got all the tools you need to win. Now it's about closing. Guys, we'll see if they're up for the task."
Okay, thank you, Allie. And it's Cunningham missing. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 27% here in the fourth. To the right side. And here's Doncic outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 7-point Dallas lead.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal foul. 13
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons.
2 shots.
Hits both from the stripe.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Here's Doncic driving to the basket. And Doncic hammers it home.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. 14.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And so so. Both free throws good. And it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Detroit calls timeout. They trail by 7. 29 seconds left in the game. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cunningham. Misses from close range. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Pass to MP. Grant with a steal. No good. And so it's Dallas winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. They really kept this team's energy high.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie Laporte, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.
Today, we are joined by someone who is finals bound in the My Team Unlimited tournament. Definitive, welcome to 2K TV.
How are you doing?
I'm doing.
Looking down upon the Tower Bridge spanning the Sacramento River here in the capital of California. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. We do see NBA teams utilizing more zone defenses. Raptors coach Nick Nurse said, offense changed so drastically, now defense is having to adjust. Lakers' Frank Vogel said when your team is down and looking for a spark, the zone can break their rhythm. Kevin?
We see cycles all the time in the NBA for sure, David. Thank you. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Hardaway and Porzingis in at the forward slots. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Moses Brown. And for the Kings, Fox in the backcourt with Halliburton to his side. Harrison Barnes is out there with Baldwin, and it's Portis in at center. For teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can, and just getting on the same page takes some time, and then you have to build that trust.
Checked in for the Mavericks. Batum comes in for Hardaway. To the inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. The 9-foot shot. MP grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
Rising up with ease there. When MP gets great inside positioning, he leaves no room for error with the slant.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, the crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
And the dunk by MP.
This is the kind of teammate Batum is. You like seeing him share it like this.
The Kings trailing. Fox deciding where to go with it. Holmes passes to Mitchell. Drops in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Doncic outside. Inside. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Mitchell outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
And going back to last season, they really struggled for wins. And even against a team like this with comparable talent, they didn't manage one win in the season series. Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot from 12. Yep, it counts. Fox has got 6 points.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Doncic.
And love to see MP get aggressive inside, pushing his way around the contact into his shot.
Now, here's Fox. 2 on the clock. A shot missing. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, up by 3. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace for aggressive mind state. I love their approach.
On the floor for Dallas, we've got Erickson. MP out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Doncic, and it's James in at the 1.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
The Kings trail by 3.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has any.
One kick hits to Walker. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And Walker was what we call thirsty. He's thinking of firing as soon as he gets the rock. Great presence of mind from the point guard.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. MP dishes to Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the Mavericks score. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, You throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
And James gets it to go. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backdoor and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Len finds Walker. And the shot no good, a bit short. Mavericks leading by 4. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Good on the shot.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. You know, Chris, I remember back in the day, and at one point in the Western Conference, they had they had Tim Duncan, they had Kevin Garnett, all Hall of Famers, all so great to watch.
Yeah, we had some battles. You can't forget about guys like Trubisky. You had to play 2 ways then. If you were a 4, you were a 5. So David Robinson, Karl Malone, Shaq. Yeah, that was all in the week's work.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Portis, who's checked in for Alex Len. Barnes comes in for Rashawn Holmes. Baldwin, who's checked in for Davis. Halliburton subbed in for Mitchell.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Walker against James. Looking to end the run. Halliburton passes to Baldwin. And the rejection by MP. Dallas leading by 8. To the paint. Powell in the high post. James outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2.
Count it. Good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
1:52 left in the first half of basketball. Halliburton outside. Barnes outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Barnes has got 8 points.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
MP finds Hardaway. Oh, that's blocked. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Some changes for Sacramento. Hart, he's checked in for Baldwin. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Kemba Walker. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Kings trail by 7. Up top, Fox. Guarded by Hardaway. And Fox gets it to go.
And he's far from a shooter. I mean, Fox also...
There's a minute left to play here in the half. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half.
Checking in for the
Mavericks. For a
Mavericks.
different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Portis. Alex Len comes in for Barnes. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Halliburton. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. And then for Dallas, MP's checked in for Moses Brown. Robert Covington comes in for Porzingis. And Erickson subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. They've got Mitchell. Aldrin out there with Alex Len. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Davis in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Walker's checked in for Alex Len. And Dallas with a change here, too. James is checked in. Here's Baldwin, defended by Covington. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Robert Covington picks one up. The Kings have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And so he makes both from the line. 2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. James outside. MP, good, and the assist goes to James. MP's got 12 points in the game.
It's scary when MP is going off like this. His adrenaline starts flowing, the teammates getting pumped, and then it's like a runaway train.
DONCIC against Mitchell. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And so it's DONCIC with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That'll be the 2nd on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Mitchell outside. Pass to Davis. Kings moving the ball around. Walker the pass to Davis. Shot clock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Walker's shot is off. The Mavericks trail.
Whether he's the lone star or playing alongside other stars, Walker puts up numbers.
Well, Greg, yeah, that's what makes him so valuable. He can blend in, get the points within the flow of the offense, or just completely take over himself.
Mitchell looking it over. Dishes it to Walker. Here's the teardrop. James with some nice D.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Here's Erickson, and the shot goes in. Erickson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Walker against James. Shot's good by Walker.
But Walker has speed to burn. A nightmare keeping him out of the game.
Dallas calls timeout.
Fans, your 916 crew.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Terrence Davis. Then for the Mavericks, now he's checked in for Robert Covington. Batum comes in for Erickson. Hardaway is subbed in for James. Hardaway kicks to Batum. 1:04 left in the 3rd quarter. And here's DONCIC from the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. DONCIC has got 9.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
The Kings trail by 3. Mitchell outside. Outside, Walker. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On the wing, DONCIC. To the middle, here's MP. And MP throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Kings shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Numbers last year for them, just about 70.
Hey, just box out, box out.
Put money on him. Put money on him.
Is checked in for Sacramento. Dallas also making some changes. MP's checked in for Brown. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Nicholas Batum. From the arc. Fox, no good. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Hardaway and Porzingis in at the forward slots. Then it's MP. Then there's DONCIC.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Mavericks.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Luka Doncic.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
What creativity from the speedy guard. Fox enjoys showing off his sublime ball handling from time to time.
Doncic outside. Down low. Porzingis trying to get free. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Doncic.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Fox goes in, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, I like the imagination Fox brings to the court every game. He just finds a way to get himself going.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Portis against Doncic. Shoots over Portis. And another basket for Dallas.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
Misses. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
the club, need a helping hand. She talking about she love me, but I do not understand. And if we can't find